Hello, welcome to Raise Your Vibe Friday. I'm so excited to be going live with you today and go over the ingredients and the recipe for a hot foot powder spell. And I recorded a video of the actual process of how to do it, but for some reason it was segmenting, so I'm gonna just record a computer video in case I can get that going. And if I can, I'm going to try to inject it somewhere over here on the sides, or perhaps post it on my social media page and link it down below. We will see. We will see. So I am Stephanie. This is Bliss Lived. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because I've had some issues where we're living right now. And I also like this powder because it's nice for general purposes. If you want to keep your space clean, your home clean, you can put this powder across your threshold in the same way that witches put sea salt or even despojos, which are special cleaning pitchers that we pour out with special ingredients and herbs and Florida water and so on to keep the vibes clean and to remove any negative energy from the front door. But for this purpose, it's a hot foot powder is exactly what it sounds like. It causes any enemies or anybody that is bringing you ill will to feel heat in their feet whenever they come near your house or they come near your presence. And you can do this not just for your house, but also online if you have undesirable people or people with ill intent or people that are just accosting you. They're the digital version of a door-to-door salesman that's constantly coming to your house, hitting you up online. You can do this too for general purposes or for specific purposes. So when it comes to specific purposes, you want to say the person's name as clearly as possible, whatever it is that you know about them, their first, their last name, even where they live, if it's, let's say, a neighbor, and you want to be very specific about it. And if it has to do with family, siblings, friends, you also want to name them. Now, the great thing about this spell is that it doesn't cause any harm. It just keeps them away. It keeps the person away. And then you can also add in the factor that if they don't stay away, that or if they try to cause any ill intent, that then whatever they're sending you can be reflected back. And then in that case, of course, there would be a repercussion, but it would be in the defensive space. So yes, so what you want to do is you want to get a container, a bowl that you've consecrated for your work, for your craft, or just a regular kitchen bowl. And then in it, you want to add in either a tablespoon or a cup or two of each ingredient that I'm going to mention now. So the first one is sea salt, not table salt, but sea salt. And it's a great purifier. It's something that we use for healing all the time, but it's also great for protection and for banishing. Black salt, which if you get the Hawaiian kind, comes from the Pacific Ocean. And it's great because you can focus on the word Pacific, having peace and calm in your life versus whatever it is that these people or these things are bringing to you. So this powder works for physical beings as well as non-physical beings. So you can direct your intention and make it very specific. The more specific you are, the better it works. So then after the sea salt, the black salt, then you want to add in black pepper, red pepper, which is the jalapeno kind, and cayenne pepper, rosemary, and what else? Cinnamon, and I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. I might be missing one other one. If I am, I'll link it down below. And then once you get it in the container, I like to scoop them up in the bowl and put them in there in each section or in each little pile, and then mix them all together counterclockwise for banishing and then clockwise for attracting. So counterclockwise to banish these people or these entities away from you. And then you can put them in a glass jar. I like using glass versus plastic. And then you can either sprinkle it where they would usually step or across your threshold in your house. You can also do it across your driveway, or you can use, you can also sprinkle it in your drain and then turn on the hot water and use a little bit of vinegar to add a little bit more kick and potency to it. Vinegar is great to banish and to add more sourness to the spell. And then recite what you want to happen, that you want them to move far away, and then visualize those herbs and the powder moving far away from your house. And you do that in each drain of the house. Don't do the toilets, because I've noticed that it's not the same effect. It tends to linger in the basin and then it goes down, and it's just not as potent as a drain. So you also want to light a candle and call in your spirit guides, your spiritual team, your ancestors, and so on. And then also do a spiritual cleanse of yourself physically and the space where you're going to be working, as well as a practical spiritual bath if you can do it. So you can do this as a one-time thing, or you can choose to repeat this spell for a certain amount of days. So you can do 3 days, you could do 10 days, 21 days. And or you can also work with certain phases of the moon. So for instance, right now we're in the waxing crescent phase, and we're entering the first quarter tomorrow. So if you're working around this time, then you can use the full moon energy of increasing the power of the spell as the moon grows. You can also use the waning gibbous phase to also visualize these people, this person or these people's energies waning as you work the spell. So yes, for this purpose, I'm doing 11 days. I might do 21, but it's going to be interesting to see how it works out. And then, of course, you can also add other ingredients that you've tried. A few others that people add in are graveyard dirt and sulfur. And you can also even sprinkle garlic powder in there. But I didn't feel called to do that, but you can also add in garlic powder because it has that repellent sort of quality to it, that classic repellent quality. So that's how to make hot foot powder for spell work. If you try it, let me know down below. I would love to hear what your experience is like. And if you have experience making these hot foot powders, I would love to hear about what you add in yours. So if you're not subscribed yet to my channel, go ahead and subscribe, hit the bell. That way you don't miss any other videos that I post on here every week. And find me on social media as well, on Facebook and IG. I would love to connect with you there and chat with you. So I will see you soon, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye.